Good morning. How's everyone today? Got Vince hanging out in chat on his way to go pick up a maybe poly dryer, maybe bamboo. Who knows? Maybe okay, maybe not. Penguin Makers, John Doe, Captain, Low Sync, Mike. What's good, y'all? Oh, Lord. My computer is glitching out there. Woo. Interesting. Anyway, so I have been working quite a bit off stream on the Trident, purely because it is a nightmare to wire this thing. If anybody's seen the shorts, it's a managed rat's nest down there, but with everything that went down there, there's no room for any wire management stuff. So it's kind of just route stuff as best as possible. Smoking Piezo, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, well, I'll show you in case you didn't see the short. Let's move this camera over here. Give it what I think is a view of the electronics bay. So, yeah, here we are. You got quite a bit of stuff. You got 5-volt power supply, 24-volt power supply, 48-volt power supply. You've got an octopus board back here in this corner. You've got the Ouroboros board, a U2C, Pi 5, Wave Share Hub, and SSR, all chilling down there. We're not gonna have a CAN bus or USB toolhead board. Everything's just gonna run back through an umbilical to the electronics bay and hook up directly to the boards, so I don't have to have that little hub thing down here for that. So that saved a little bit of room, but yeah, it's a bit of a mess. Kind of shorten wires where you can, zip tie them up, try to do what you can with it. Anybody that's spent any time working with industrial machinery will know that all things considered, that looks pretty damn good compared to most electrical cabinets in a factory. No, I don't need more stepper drivers. There's there on the octopus board, there's 3 taken up for the 3 Z steppers, and then 1 for the extruder, and then the AB drives are handled by the Ouroboros board. So the XY, AB, whatever you want to call them, steppers, all have a dedicated board just for them. Just gotta clean this mess up around here, but we are going to get to work on the NG, doing some wiring on that. Let's get the little dustpan So I'm going to tell you what I really want. All right. I really want to build another Trident. I want to take all the electronics that's in this. I want to put this back to just a stock Trident, pretty much, right? Just put, like, you know, A4T on there, put my box turtle on it and all of that. And then I want to build in this. Let me build a second Trident using this. Let's see if I can find it. Where's the button? There. Okay, this frame is from DLL PDF. It is a Trident with a side pack. Obviously put skirts on it, make it look finished. This looks like it, you know, it needs some more CAD work to design files and stuff. But yeah. And then there's Chunky Trident, which is built with 4040s. And then there's Easy Bake Trident. Yeah. So anyway, the Trident side pack one's what I want to do. Give myself more room between the bottom enclosure and the side pack to fit all the electronics into this thing. Drop some 80mm computer fans in there. I don't know what size this is. Bomb size, print. I would build it as a 300. Yeah. But that's probably never going to happen. Yeah, I had mentioned something to LTX about doing panels for the Trident where they're aluminum and they bolt directly to the extrusions. And to stiffen the whole system up. Because I don't know if you know, the rigid metal gantry 9mm belts GT3s are supposed to be tensioned to like 30 fucking pounds. That'll bend this frame to hell and back if I do that. Yeah.
This is the future.
So I need to get some GT2 high temp belts, but they're much more expensive.
Evolution.
So, it is what it is.
This is the future.
But I'm not in a financial situation to buy another Trident kit and
Evolution.
a frame. I mean, if you want to help with that, consider becoming a channel member. Link in description for tips, Patreon donations, all that kind of stuff. Super chat, all that stuff. It goes into these projects. My birthday is coming up. Coming up on 41 years old. It's bullshit. It would be, John. It would be. Not something in my future anyway, though. All right. Let's see. Move.
This is the future. Human error.
This is a box turtle.
Evolution.
So let's move this box.
This is the future.
Lid. Bags.
Evolution.
It does. Creeps up on you 1 year at a time. Faster and faster. 49 next month. Yep. We have the same birthday month, Cap. All right. Moves the Trident. I'm sure it's less than the 5 pounds the doctor told me I was allowed to lift. This camera today. Hey, bud, over here. This is me. Watch me for the changes and try to keep up. Fuck you, Mike. Oh yeah, got the Micron printing. I didn't realize it had been since October that thing had printed anything, and like early October at that. Here she be. Yeah, but so it printed stuff yesterday. So where is it? Where has my printed part gone? Oh, where could she be? All right. It printed this. I designed it. It's up on printables. Should you want it? I need to chamfer the bottom edges, the edges on this, but it is for the takeoff tool head. It's a X end stop mount. Highly recommend printing it in something extremely heat resistant. This mounts over top of where the mounts onto where the back fan goes. Need 5mm longer bolts, and then you can attach your XN stuff. All right, that works, Captain. All right, so we have stuffs and things. Number one, I got glue, thermal glue. It's in around here somewhere to glue in a thermistor to the top of this bed. So we're going to grab a thermistor. I will put that in there. Oh, yikes. Maybe. No, I'm just going to use a glass bead thermistor. New tattoo, what'd you get? I want to get a tattoo, but I do not have the money to pay for it. It's in beer fridge. All right, let's go check this out. All right, there we go. That's pretty fucking sick, Mike. That's pretty sick, bud. Looks like an expensive tattoo. It's not too cold out here. Like 60 out here. Currently printing new fan ducts for the Trident because I dropped all the panels and the auxiliary fans and broke the ducts. I'm also printing a drippy bucket that'll mount onto my DIN rails. All right, so we have here a glass bead thermistor. Focus. Anyway, it's just a little glass bead thermistor. We're going to drop that in here and glue that in to the bed. There we go. Clown Hammer, what's up, bud? Yeah, I want to get on this shoulder like half sleeve so that it gets covered up by short sleeve shirts. But I want to do the ferryman crossing the river Styx, like on the front of his boat, with like his hand out, dropping coins into the river Styx, and then on those coins have the names of all the people that I've lost in my life. But yeah, expensive. Yeah, and then like there'll be more coins obviously than people I've lost. That way I can add names to other coins in the future. That's a lot of fucking coins though, even right now. But I don't know anybody that does tattoos. So I would be burdened with, you know, paying full price for that get up there. And I do not have the funds for that. Mike, you're younger than me, bud. All right, let's get our thermal glue out of here. Boron case is T-minus an hour out. That'd be nice. Did you start printing that yet? No, we were discussing it and talking about some potential color options and stuff like that. Okay, let's see. What are you doing? Oh, thought you wanted to do that today. Love you too. Where? All right, I gotta need some way to hold this because that ain't gonna work. All right, 1, 2, 3 block it is. You get back into the glue. This is special glue that transfers heat. It's a thermal glue, so that heat gets transferred from the bed into that thermistor. What we got going on? Yeah, Mike, if somebody's willing to do it, I will fucking drive for it. Holy shit, would I drive for it? So, you have your thermistor that's in your heater, that's on the bottom. But the purpose of this is it also takes a temperature reading from the top surface of your bed. You got 6 millimeters of aluminum. Heat takes a while to transfer, so you can set it so that it doesn't start your print until the top surface of your bed hits a certain temperature, because the bottom might, like Vorons, we typically print at 110 for ABS, but you only need a top surface temperature of about 90, right? But we do 110 because by the time heat transfers to the top of the bed is around 90 to 100. Also, I know a lot of you guys have or are building a Delta Flyer. The bed in the Delta Flyer is more than capable of hitting ABS print temperatures. It's the same polyamide bed heater that's in the V0. Okay, so but the issue with the Delta Flyer, as you can see it right there, is that the bed is mounted to that center part on the bottom skirt, the green part right there, right? And that's printed in ABS on mine. So if I heat it to 110, it's going to have issues, right? So Friday on the podcast, we were talking with Canrog, co-designer with Rolahan on the Delta Flyer, about a two-piece solution where that bottom frame is two pieces. So you could print part of that in a material like PPS and bolt it to that skirt, so you can still have your pretty colors on your skirt, but the bed is bolted to a material that's more heat resistant. So Canrog has made that. Here's a link for it. For anybody that's building a Delta Flyer, I would do this. Get a material that's more heat resistant, even if it's just like polycarbonate, and print that two-piece skirt. Yeah, V0 kit coming? Nice. I love my V0. When I'm building printers, it is an invaluable tool because it never fails. You break a part or you forgot to print a part and you need one. So you've got to get that printed and get it printed fast, and the V0 excels at that. Um, there. Let's look at making an umbilical for this NG. All right, now what I have here is I have some IGUS chain flex. This is CF5. Which means that it is .20 gauge wire, I think. 4 20 gauge wires in here. This one was already used in the past. It's already got the Molex connector on here. We are going to finish cutting this off so I can remember what the wire numbers are for each one. Gotta cut the sheathing back some. All right, there we go. Havoc, how's it going? Yeah, there's a lot of printers out there, and it can be a little bit difficult to choose one because there's so many options. All right. We're gonna turn the speed back up on this fine tuning. All right. Center of this has this core in it. We need to cut out of here. We need a multimeter because I can't read the numbers on part of theirs because the wires just don't have the number on it. All right. Let's get our notebook out. All right, we're just gonna write it down here. All right. Let's pull this up. EBB 36 1.2 pin out. Okay, so canvas. $24. Boom. C high. C low. All right. So ground is yellow. Start with that. Find out what wire number 1 is. Yeah, there's a large number of options out there. All right, let's get our multimeter out. Number 1. Is can low.
Inside lane, missing exits, glued to the pavement. Between the lines, I'll keep my gaze straight ahead as the last stop flies by. No more waiting for the gun to fire. No more walking through revolving doors. I've gone around once, I don't need to go around anymore. Break away, forget your sober case. Stop dwelling on empty words. Stop stalling in the doorway. And cancel the cruise control. Switch it in the manual. Don't you wanna feel right?
Number 2 is can high. And 24 volt is number 3. All right.
Full steam through the setbacks. You can't win them all, but I'm proud I tried. I'm glad we had a
No, we're just figuring out what wires were what on this CAN bus cable.
turning up the heat where I need to be for the first time. I'm taking risks. I'm casting off without a lifeline. Break away, forget your sober case. Stop dwelling on empty words. Stop stalling in the doorway.
If you're building 3D printers, do yourself a favor and get yourself a multimeter. Doesn't need to be anything fancy. This Ames unit, I think, goes on sale all the time at Harbor Freight for like 25 bucks and does everything you'd ever need it to do. All right, so we've got some cable sleeving. And we're going to trim off both ends of this because this end has been melted together. Yes. This stuff is so insanely difficult to work with. Let's see. So, get this installed in here. We're just going to we can slide this all the way down to the end. Now, over in my box of hardware, I've got metal piano wire. Somewhere in here anyway. Metal piano wire. Go get some snips.
Do you remember how you held me then? Now you got me reaching out.
Say right about there.
And do you see you got me falling in?
All right.
More times than I can.
Now we've got metal piano wire. We're gonna feed through here with this
Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and try.
very carefully.
Down in the deep
It likes to want to come out of here. All right, now we've got our piano wire all the way to the end. Shrink this tube back onto it. So now we have our wire in here and our piano wire all inside of here. Come over here and grab some heat shrink. Probably should have put the heat shrink on before I put all this on. Well, that was a massive mistake. I thought I had heat shrink that was a little bit closer to the size I needed. I wonder if this heat shrink will shrink up enough. Let's do a little test. Let's see. I don't think it's going to, but we'll find out. Kegel, how's it going? Thanks, Mike. Let me know. Let's see if I can get this to shrink down to where we need it to. Oh, yeah. I think we're in business, folks. All right. Let's heat shrink on here. Slide this all the way down here. Make sure the wire's on the side we want it on. Now we got our shrinky dink cable on there. We'll put a zip tie. On the end there. And there's that. Now, I'm off, stupid thing. What I want to do is get a small slice of this heat shrink. And put it right here where this piano wire ends. All right. we're going to take our pug gland that is on the hit the wrong camera. Out of prison, huh? Oh, you were working in a prison? I was like, what are you talking about? All right. Feed this down in here. Run this over to where it needs to be. Pug gland in, get our zip tie. And now giant zip tie, folks. Giant zip tie. But now it can't pull any further up this way. And it can't go down the other way. So it cannot go up or down. All right. Now, I will be back momentarily. I've got to go use the men's room. Be back one moment. Marin, what's up? I had to redo, I had to reinstall the Cardo stuff yesterday on the beacon to get it to work. Every time it would try to start a print, it would fail. Yeah, essentially, I've been fighting a stomach bug for like 3 days now. And an eye infection as well. Been lots of fun. All right, so I need to get this camera worked around here. Let's see. There's our electronics for whatchamacallit. Let's see here. All right. Yeah, see, Brad, this is Brad and I were discussing yesterday. This is like the IGUS cable. This is just 4 wires, but the one that I was showing you has, I think 18, whatchamacallit, conductors in it. All right. So this is going to need to go around, and it's going to need to make its way all the way to the 24-volt power supply. So if I cut it there, we should be good.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out.
Anybody been watching the new Night of the Seven Kingdoms TV show on HBO? Yeah. Should be a little ripcord here. I can grab to kind of break this casing.
Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back
Yep,
now.
there we go.
I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna light it up. Tonight, we gonna light it up, babe. Tonight, we gonna light it up. Just like the sunrise, we gonna light it up.
Nice. What are we talking about? You sent a tip. I totally missed that, Howie. Thank you very much, sir. I will put that order in after stream here. That will end up working out way better than trying to run a whole bunch of individual conductors. All right, let's do this. But yeah, if anybody's working on making CAN bus cables or anything like that, check out this Argus cable. I think West 3D and Fabrico both sell some. I even bought some that has 6 conductors in it to run CAN high and low, 24 volt and ground, and USB data plus and data minus, so you can run your beacon probes in it, and then just pull 5-volt off of your tool head board. All right, let's unstrand all this stuff here. Speaking of, where is that wire? All right. Is this it? Yep, this is it. Yeah, Night of the Seven Kingdoms is is a show on HBO. I need to get something with some strain relief for this. Let's look up something. Let's see. Let's go over here and let's go to printables. Go EBB 36 mount. HGX light. This is what we're looking for. front now. All right. Anyway, let's grab this file. I download it. And let's cut and paste. Then we go over here to the Centauri carbon. We unload the extruder, unload the material that's in there. Last night. Yeah, I'm just disappointed that it's only 6 episodes for the season. And they're only 30-minute episodes, but it's really good. So the Tales of Dunk and Egg are one of my favorite parts of the Song of Ice and Fire series. I did at one time have all the books. I would like to get them all again, but I'm extremely annoyed that Winds of Winter is taking so long to come out. And I love George to death, but he's not looking real great in the last few interviews I've seen. I don't know if he's like trying to lose weight or if he's losing weight because his health is deteriorating, but it's definitely a point of concern at this stage, you know. But the books are amazing. If you haven't read the books, you really should. Put our piano wire back. You know what I need to find while I got this out? I need to find the
This is the future. Evolution.
I need to find the crossbow cutter.
This is the future. Evolution.
Photographer. It's little rubber booties. Little rubber booties. A4 T cutter? That be it. So Brad, when's the workshop
This is the future.
rebuild happening?
Human error. Evolution. This is the future.
I'm excited to see how that goes.
Evolution.
Jeb, what's up, bud? All right, let's get the printer loaded. Did you pick up your shelves and stuff? Did you end up getting any of those desks that you sent me a link to? I think one of those would make a good workbench. Picking up lumber to add shelving. Nice. And pick what? Oh, they're better in the pick, yeah. So, my daughter wants these LED strips hung up all around her room. Picked up 100 feet of Monster brand LED strip, you know, kind with the crappy adhesive on the back. On Black Friday for my daughter. It's 100 feet long. Two 50-foot sections, so she wants these things to go around her room. Well, as we all know, the adhesive sucks. Monster knows the adhesive sucks. They provide you with some little clips to attach them up to your wall. But for 100 feet, they included like a dozen of them. Maybe if I'm being generous, there's 2 dozen in that thing. That math just isn't mathing to me. So I need to print some clips, and I'm debating because I dried this spool of carbon fiber nylon. It's 3 kilogram spool of Polymaker PA6CF. I'm debating trying to print those clips out of that to see if, because I had to dry it in the oven because I don't have a dryer that'll fit a 3 kilogram spool. Polymaker, if you want to send me like whatever your beta testing for new poly dryer is, or Sunlu, if you want to send me your S2 filament dryer, love to have it. I've got your S4, love that damn thing. Send me your S2. Yeah. Elegers, Sunlu's not watching my streams. But anyway. Yeah. Alright, now. we need a USB cable. We need a USB cable to go from our octopus to this thing. Alien tape. No, I'll bolt the printers down. I do I do try to make sure that they're on a sturdy surface, though. Let's see. Come on, daddy rat. All right. That's tucked out of the way some, I guess. There we go. Oh, wrong camera. There we go. If you see in the background behind me, I build those wooden stands out 2x4 and 3/4 inch MDF, and then I've got a muscle rack and the printer set on 3/4 inch plywood on one shelf, 3/4 inch MDF on the other. Yeah. All right, now, in order to use can bridge, and I didn't think of this all the way through when I did it, but so I don't know if this is even going to work. I bought some RJ11 connectors to be able to plug into this thing. I don't think that are going to be able to use this wire in this connector. I really wish that the octopus board had a connector for can high and can low on the freaking board, man. Just give me 2 pins. Definitely Monday, yeah. Is it gonna work? I'm going to have to freaking connect to the wire. So this is a phone wire. I have to cut this and splice into this. Alright. Sure, this is going to work beautifully for signal integrity. It's going to be great. Tiny ass little fucking conductors. LTX, do you do other stuff with your shop other than just like panels for 3D printers and stuff? Oh my god, is there seriously just 2 copper wires in one of these things? Is there seriously just 2 copper wires and a phone line? The shit, bro. Take a piece of Cat 6. Steal some of the conductors out of it. Let's see if these will go into here. All right, let's go get our little crimper. Get our multimeter back out again. Yeah, I feel you. I'm getting hungry too. All right. Well, that's a start, I suppose. What in the shit were they thinking when they did this like this? I will never know. All right. Well, here's our new pigtail that'll connect to the octobus for CAN bus. We have not made it very far in 2 hours, have we? All right, that filament's loaded. All right. So we need can low is number 1. Alright. Let's strip this back. Where did I just set those stupid things at? Oh, there's one of them. This thing soldered. And can high is number 2. Later, John. They do take longer on stream. But also, this is part of the reason why I normally don't do wiring stuff on stream. I normally do this off stream. I normally like do a wire or two, take a break, go do something else, come back. And these need to go to the 24-volt power supply, but I am out of port clips, so we gotta wait for those to come in from Amazon. I ordered them a week ago. They're still not fucking here. So, anyway, we got the umbilical made. We got the thermistor glued into the bed. And we got a USB cable installed to the octopus. Yay, us. 2.5 hours. Or just over 2 hours anyway. No, doing it on stream. Okay, so here's my hot take for wiring, okay? Yes, it is real nice, the amount of gray that's going on here. It is real nice to be nice and clean with your wiring, right? And if you can, you absolutely should, okay? But let's face it, okay? Most of the time, people that have their wiring really clean, it is only clean because it's a fucking mess in a raceway. Okay? And like I said, Brad, you work on, you know, cool chillers and stuff. I'm sure you've seen inside of machinery, electronic panels in factories. They're a fucking disaster. Always. They might be real nice and clean when they come from the factory and the wires are all nice and bundled, and then 5 years later, after maintenance has gotten into them, they're a fucking disaster. Okay? And it's just the way it is. Especially, like, we got raceways at work where the raceway, right? It's like a cable chain, okay? It's a drag chain, right? And the fucker is 2.5 feet wide, a foot tall, and it's just wires and air lines and water lines and fucking everything else under the planet running through that shit. It's a disaster, right? They always are. Okay, so yes, it is real nice if you can to clean it up, right? Make your wires an appropriate length if you can. But then you go in because you want to, I want to upgrade my controller board from an Octopus. I'm going to go all-wheel drive and I'm going to put a Kraken in there. Well, guess what? Now your wires are too short. They don't reach where you need them to go, right? Just make it fit in there, make it be safe, you know. Don't worry about it. Put the fucking cover on it and be done with it. There's my hot take. Okay, it's real nice to have nice looking wiring. I won't lie to you, it's nice, right? It's the same way with, you know, good looking plumbing install and all that stuff. But it only looks nice temporarily until you got to do something to it. All right, yeah, it's a lot of work to get it there too. That tried it. There's no way to make it look nice. There's no way to put raceways in there. There's no place to put them. If you can get, and you can do wire harnesses and stuff like that, great, awesome, nice. Mike, you're probably more than capable of making some nice looking wire harnesses and put them in your machine. But even then, what happens the second you need to change something, right? Because you want to upgrade it to something else, and the wires don't reach where you need them to anymore. You're cutting and splicing and making extenders and everything else, and you know, it only looks nice until you need to mess with something. So don't stress out too much if your wiring's a little messy. Steve's great about making wiring look nice. Brass Wheel has an awesome looking electronics component in his Trident. Can't remember his name. Started with a P. I think it's a Mercury. His wiring looks phenomenal, right? But you know, and if that's your thing, if that is your thing, do it. But if it is not, don't worry about it. Yes. Precursor, yeah. Fucking beautiful, right? He's not in my Discord, but he's in Fabrico's Discord. He's in David's Discord. It's most of the wiring's like black and purple. If you see it, you'll know it. You know, do what you can. Do what matters, right? So we did this umbilical today, right? We did this umbilical. We wrapped it in sheathing, right? It looks nice. It looks clean. All right. The parts you see, make it look clean. The parts you don't see, don't stress out about it so much. Like I said, if it is your thing, do it. But if it's not, don't stress about it. Make sure it's safe, but don't stress about it. It's going to be what it's going to be. Oh yeah, his builds. Chef's kiss, man. It is chef's kiss. It is beautiful. There's some really nice builds out there. Really clean stuff, right? And I try to make my stuff look nice. I try to make it as clean as possible, but if I can't do it, I can't do it, right? That 2.4 was a fucking disaster. But it had been added to one thing at a time for, a little over a year. Just like mod, this month mod, this month mod. Anyway, guys, Brad, thank you for the tip. Much appreciated. I'm going to get that I guess cable ordered as soon as we get off of here. That'll make wiring that tool head really clean, because running 18 wires or so up to that tool head was going to be a disaster and a pain in the butt. So thank you. Yeah, like run wires, zip tie them into place, and you know, try to bundle them up when you're done. Try to, you know, manage them in some sort of way, but to make it a work of art, don't worry about it. Anyway, y'all have a great day. Tomorrow, hopefully, stuff will be here tomorrow night, so I think anyway. Amazon has the freaking stuff in Columbus where it's supposed to come from. Oh, it says arriving today now. Good deal. So it's out for delivery. So tomorrow we'll be back doing more wiring stuff because it's what I've been doing for 2 weeks now. You just haven't seen it. I've just been working on it slowly but surely. But that's what we've got to stream right now, guys. I think what we're going to do is we had some streams where people would come on. I got a Bluetooth thing for this computer now, so I can bring people in. I'm gonna get that tested and see if it works later today. And we might have people hop in and join in. Have a general maker chat. If you want to come in and chat during stream, that's what we're gonna do. And then we might be doing a stream Wednesday or Thursday with the girls. So the other day they had me get some cardboard boxes and made some traffic lights, and I ordered some little traffic light kit things that Fabrico had. They're super excited about it, so we might build those on stream together. Anyway, y'all have a great day. Yeah, sorry about that. Y'all have a great day. We'll talk to you later. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all those things.